I'm on campus at Liberty University, and behind me is the Vine Center, which has been part of the campus since 1990. The Vine Center, in addition to being the home for many of Liberty's sports teams, is also the place where every student gathers weekly for Convocation. Convocation is the world's largest gathering of young people on a weekly basis, and often that gathering enters the political spectrum.
I think it just helps broaden your critical thinking skills. It's helpful to even hear from people you don't necessarily agree with, so you can kind of process it all and then really hone kind of your personal worldview politically.
Every Wednesday and Friday, students gather in the Vine Center for a time of worship and to hear from a speaker. And oftentimes those speakers are an important politician or political influencer. Last Wednesday, Donald Trump Jr., recent best-selling author and son of President Donald Trump, spoke at Convocation with Charlie Kirk, the president and founder of Turning Point USA. But conservatives aren't the only voices heard at Liberty University.
I'm very certain that after every political convo that we've had, there's definitely been, I can walk around campus and overhear a number of different conversations about what was shared in convo that day. I think sometimes the political speakers that we've had really have helped motivate students to take a stance on things that maybe that they haven't taken a stance on before. So I definitely think they encourage conversation.
Earlier this year, Dr. Jordan Peterson spoke at Convocation, and back during the 2016 presidential election, Democratic Senator Bernie Sanders came and spoke during his run for the presidency.
I think a lot of it for me is learning how to disagree well. And respecting those that I don't see eye to eye with. That's something that's been helpful to sit under. I think a lot of people, if they hear Bernie or someone maybe from a Democratic viewpoint is coming to Liberty, they immediately are like, what's this school doing? Why are they inviting them? But I think that can be helpful. If you're grounded enough in what you believe, you shouldn't be afraid to hear from them. It's an opportunity to maybe learn something that they have to teach you.
The school advertises as a diverse place of political thought, where ideas are expressed openly and respectfully. And despite the conservative stereotypes of the school and the student body, moderate and liberal voices are common at Convocation as well.
This is probably contrary to what you would hear from most Liberty students, but I was actually probably a little bit more conservative coming into Liberty than I am now. I'd find myself actually being a little less conservative. And I think I credit that in part to some of the convo guests that we've had that have been very conservative have been so acerbic that I just found myself being driven slightly away from their viewpoints. And just the way that they express things, I realized I don't think that is Christ-like, and I don't think I agree with that anymore.
College years are often the formative time for a young person as they're developing their political beliefs. Hearing from different ideologies and a diverse group of speakers has been part of the educational experience that Liberty hopes to give their students. For Liberty News, I'm Chad Wiley.